Now, living below your means. This is likely something you've heard before. Doesn't sound like anything new or weird that you are going to learn on this episode. But let me tell you that living below your means is the absolute best way to protect your money, to protect your finances over the long term. And living below your means is very, very simple. It means whatever money that you make, whatever income that you bring in, bi-weekly or monthly or every week or whatever it is, whatever income you bring in, then your lifestyle, the money that you spend, should be less than the amount of money that you brought home. Basic personal finance, right? That is one of the simplest things that there is in personal finance. But it goes deeper than that on how it protects you over the long term. Just think if you are living paycheck to paycheck, right? And constantly living on every single dollar that you bring in, right? Every single dollar that you bring in is leaving the door. Then you have no margin, right? You have no ability when things go bad to do something with cash, right? You would be falling into debt or falling behind on other bills that you have to pay. And that's not what we want. We want you to be able to do everything with some level of comfortability. We want you to be able to grow your financial life over the long term with some level of comfortability. And so what I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to specifically tie this into the financial action plan and how if you use the financial action plan, right, how it is going to help you to live below your means and how it is going to help you to protect your finances via the way that you can live below your means over the long term. And so let's just dive right in to the first part of the financial action plan, which is making a monthly, at least monthly, budget for yourself and your household. And if you make this budget, then what you are doing is you are saying, okay, I have this much income, I have this much in expenses, and I have this much left to do different things with, like give more or save and invest more. Now, this is the foundation of living below your means, because part of living below your means is, first of all, knowing how much money you're bringing in and how much money you are spending every single month. And if you don't know how much money you're bringing in or how much money you are spending every single month, then you don't know whether you're going to be able to live below your means or not. You don't know whether you're going to have any extra money left over or not. And that's vital. It is vital to understand where your money is coming from, how much money is expected to come in, and where we are going to allocate that money to over time in order to be able to live below our means. Not to mention, it is going to allow you to allocate money into places that is extremely important for your financial balance. Because if you are not living below your means, there is no way that you can maintain some level of financial balance, because people always talk about living below your means when it comes to saving money and when it comes to investing money for the future. But you can also think about living below your means in terms of the ability to give and giving money and being generous. And if you are living below your means, then you can do that even more, and you can make an impact in the lives of others with your money. And on the budget, creating that monthly plan for your spending, that is where you will line item all of those things, right? Your giving, and then all of your expenses, and then your saving and investing, and then any other type of giving above and beyond your typical systematic giving that you would do. And so if you do not budget, if you do not create this plan, then you will not have any way of knowing whether or not you can live below your means or not, and whether or not you can save, give, invest, all of these types of things and maintain your financial balance. And so it is vital in order to be able to live below your means to budget, and it is vital to financial balance that you do live below your means. And this is going to protect you over the long term, because you'll know where your money is coming from. You'll know where your money is going, and you will be able to make ends meet, because this is where we're at the plan and we're like, okay, I need to make sure that ends even meet. I need to make sure that I can pay this bill and that bill and all of my bills, collectively. I need to make sure that I can get them paid month after month. And if I can't, then I have an issue. And the budget will help you to get to that point where I know I can pay all of my bills, or I know what I need to do in order to get to a place where I can pay all of my bills. And then you can walk into the next parts of the financial action plan with a lot of courage, with a lot of bravery, because these next few steps are some of the most difficult that you will ever come across. But just sitting down and doing the budget is going to help you to protect your finances, and it is going to help you to create long-term financial freedom and protect your finances from the harm of ignorance, from not knowing what is going on in your financial life.